Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just want to give everybody an update on yesterday. My pulmonology appointment that lasted about 2.5 hours. And as you see, just by the look on my face, I'm not having a great day already this morning. I didn't get no good news yesterday at the doctor's. And, they feel because of the compartment syndromes I received that I might have capillary leak syndrome, which is Clarkson disease. That isn't a good thing to have because it's a very, very, very rare case. And there's only been like 34 people documented ever with it from what I read yesterday that they gave me. And Dr. Asali is like one of the head people on the board for dealing with Clarkson's disease, blood disorders, and him and Dr. Griffith and Dr. Hammersley, they all sat with me and explained a lot to me yesterday that I really didn't know. They say my breathing has gotten worse actually, and they've. Sorry, I don't have my oxygen on, which again I should have. But they stated that my lungs are so tight, and it's not from pneumonia, COPD, emphysema, nothing like that. It's just the fact that all the muscles around my lungs and help my lungs breathe are weakened. They're not tired, but they're just completely weakened. That's because of the mitochondrial, the Melas. And I'm scared. I'm scared, everyone. I just got done talking to my son Jordan, and it really made me cry because, as you all know, Jordan fought a lot when he was little. Being born premature, and he fought every day to live, and he had no lung development. He fought that, fought NICU for 20 some days, and he's not only my son, he's my best friend, and I open up a lot to him. He fought RSV twice. He got off the heart monitor after 6 months at home, and he's really shown me the strength that a human being has inside them. And if it wasn't for me really taking to heart his strength, his courage, his fight for life itself when he was first born, I wouldn't have the fight I have in me. And if any of you ever went through premature births, severe things wrong with your children when they were very, very young, you understand what I'm saying. I hope. And I've had a bad day already this morning. I've been up since 4 something in bed. I can't breathe at night when I lay down. I really do need a big recliner to sleep in. They told me yesterday that I need to be in a wheelchair when I'm not in the house and save all the energy I can for the body to function when I sleep at night. I gotta take another sleep test, and they feel I'm gonna need a BiPAP or an iPAP machine. I can't remember which one it was off the top of my head, because they said I need something to help me breathe in and out at night when I sleep, and they feel also that some of the blackouts and the passing out is caused by the lungs and the muscles around the lungs that help me breathe just aren't functioning. But there's so much involved in my case, and they said I'm such an intricate case. But they made me feel more comfortable yesterday when, they explained to me, all those people that are on my case. And today, actually, Friday, they said they're having a conference, and I'm going to be priority one in the conference. So today I go do blood work, which is something deep in blood work to check something that has to do with compartment syndrome type numbers on something. I can't remember what it was, but as soon as I figure out what they are checking for, I'll be able to tell you. And if those numbers go up in 7 days, well, actually on the 19th of June, they'll put me on 2 more medications to help fight if it is this Clarkson disease that I have in my body. And there's something about the plasma and blood, I guess, comes out of the vessels, and it leaks into my body. And that can be causing all the issues. But they're not sure. They said don't stress on it, don't worry about it, because it might not even be that, which they're hoping it's not, because it's like I said, its outcome is very morbid. It's bad enough the Melas, the Myasthenia Gravis, the Dysautonomia, pacemaker, everything else that's going on in my life. It's not about me. It's about my family. They need care, they need support, they need compassion. Those of you out there who have put me down and say, it's about money, everybody has struggles. I get it. It's not about none of that. We're 130 miles from home where we live. And this is actually home to us here in Maumee, Ohio. But we have no support from family. And I'm going to be honest, if any of my family members out there watching, the only ones that really have been there, you know who you are. We've been out 7 years, and we have some family members that have never been here for the kids' birthdays. Peyton's birth, Peyton's first birthday, Noah's graduation, Haley's sweet 16. None of Nick hasn't had a family member at a birthday party since he was 2 years old. He's 11. It breaks his heart. It really breaks ours. And my kids did nothing to any of our family members to deserve any of this, and it's a shame. My kids are all about love and compassion and emotions and doing the right thing. Paying it forward. Being there, put the hand out for anybody, including a stranger. They don't hate. They don't have animosity. But what they do have is a mind and a brain that functions well. And their hearts are breaking because family just doesn't check in on them. And, we can't be driving cars for long distances, especially me. I'm not allowed to sit in a car for long, because of the blood clots, the 4 DVTs, the 2 pulmonary embolisms. I have fought a lot of adversity myself. And like I said, I wouldn't have the strength if it wasn't for Jordan, my son. You know, Early in my life, he showed me how strong a human being can be. And now that I have, my kids, Teresa, Peyton, Shannon joining our family, it's helping. And I miss my daughter Lauren. I miss her dearly, no more than she even understands. I would love to hug Alea and Isaac, my grandchildren from Lauren, but she's living in the past of things that have happened in her life that had nothing to do with Teresa, I, or the kids. Happened on the other side of the family, and we just want her to know too that we love her, we miss her, and I just want her to know what's going on before something bad could happen. When you sit there thinking about getting all your things in line, all your ducks in a row, so if something does ever happen, that's a scary thought process that goes through your head. It's not just depression and anxiety. It's knowing that you're walking a tightrope that's only tied at one end, and you're getting further and further away from the cliff, and knowing the other side's not tied, and just trying to keep your balance to stay afloat. Do I fear death? Absolutely. Am I scared? Absolutely. Have I accepted it? Yes, because I don't have a choice but to accept it. And the only ones that are going to suffer through all this is my family. And like I said, if you're a family member or a great friend, it means so much to us. If you were to stop out, just come say hi. Give us a phone call. There's been a couple people that I talk to quite often. Tom Aker, almost every day, Bobby Friend, Mike Lingo, Bonnie Faust, Art Porter, Chris Porter. Then my local friends, the new ones I met at the Energy for Life walk, Lori Hind and Marsha Brady, Michelle Morningstar, Tammy Whitman. There's Crystal, Nikki. There's a lot of you out here, Angie, who really talk to Teresa and I, who have become part of our extended brothers and sisters for us as a family. They've become our family. and their kids, are like children to us. And, I just want to let everybody know out there that, life's tough when you know you don't have a great outcome coming. And when you have family involved, it's hard. When you struggle, do you get your much needed supplements or medications, or do you put food on the table for your family? Me, I'm going to choose my family because it is what it is with me. It's bad enough all the medications I take, all the testing I do, all the lab work I do. I think I touch a needle more than nurses do every year. But I just wish life could have been different, but it's not. I can't change that. But each and every day, I hug each and every one of my kids. I tell them I love them every morning, every night. Before they leave to go out the door, I tell them I love them. They tell us they love us just as much as we tell them that we love them. And our kids really understand that life is important when you have family that really loves you and cares for you unconditionally. So raising good kids, teaching them life lessons, teaching them how to be compassionate, not to hate, not to have animosity, and just be themselves. Don't try to fit in. Be who you are. Don't change for anybody, because if you have to change, it wasn't worth it in the first place. And really care for people. Listen to them. Always have your hand out to help people. Ignore those people who talk bad about you because you're struggling financially. You're struggling to eat sometimes, but we've done what we had to get to where we are. Yeah, of course I need probably a motorized wheelchair or a standard wheelchair for sure. I need a recliner to sleep in. There's a lot of things I need that are necessities in my life that I just can't get. And I'm struggling to do what I have to do. I'm trying to use a walker, my braces, my pull along oxygen, my backpack oxygen, my elbow and shoulder braces. It's just so much that I'm trying to use because of my illness, because I can't, they compensate for the things I can't have or I don't have yet. And, my daughter needs a dresser. Her clothes are in the closet on the floor and then on the shelf. It's not her fault. It's just, things that we can't afford because, we try to keep the lights on. We're trying to keep our car, payments. I've already had one car repossessed, which was hard on us. Paying $1,000 a month for car payments and $1,000 a month for rent. $100 a month for gas, $100 a month for electric. That money alone is more than I bring home from Social Security. And now you got to add in food, and we're down to spending about $50 a week on food for 5 people. That's hard. That's really hard. But there's other bills that come in that we have to pay: car insurance and our phones. We got to have the phones. We got to have contact with each and every one of us just because of my health. We're struggling to make the car payments. We're behind in rent. And, deep down, everybody needs a miracle. I stopped asking God why a long time ago. And, they say He challenges the strong. He gives them strength. I get that. I understand that. I believe in God and I have faith in God. I talk to God quite often, but my strength came from my son. And maybe God was in my son more than He was in me at that time. And He put me in a mindset, in a heart set that tells me that, you know, get that strength from your child. Your child needs you now. You need him now. And Jordan showed me that. His perseverance and his ability to beat everything he went through was a lot. And it really hit us hard as a family. But if you're watching this, please go to our GoFundMe page. Donate if you can. You can pay through PayPal. You can send donations or any kind of gifts or any kind of get well wishes to us in the mail at 1437 Wilderness Drive in Maumee, Ohio, 43537. Just reaching out to the kids, especially, send them thinking of you cards, or, and I'm reaching out to, I try reaching out to Tim Tebow, Foundation. I try to reach out to Ellen on TV DeGeneres. Try to reach out to Tim McGraw, even Baker Mayfield. I try to reach out to, just to get our name out there and our message out there. I didn't ask him for anything. I mean, actually, I think I even sent Luke Bryan something, but we just want to get our GoFundMe page out there, and just get it out, so people see it and people see our story and what we're going through. And eventually, I'm hoping one day it pays off for us and that miracle we need arrives at our door. But until then, I just want to tell you, all my friends, all my Cleveland friends, my around the world friends, my close friends, our new family of mommy friends and neighbors and extended family, the kids included. We love each and every one of you with all of our hearts. And if you can, just be there for my family as much as you can. Stop by, say hi. A lot of you kids that come here are, literally just like Noah and Haley. We love all of you. And I just want, Teresa, Jordan, Lauren, Haley, Nicholas, Noah, Leah, Isaac, Peyton Lynn, Shannon. Mainly, I love each and every you with all my heart. And I always will. If something ever does happen, I will be looking down on you. I will be with you every minute of every day. I might be that weed between the cracks in the sidewalk. I might be the sun peeking through the clouds. I might be that red cardinal that lands in your window in front of you. I might be that scratch-off ticket that you win $100,000 on. I might be that lucky penny you find on the ground. But I'm going to be there in some sort, some matter, some way, each and every day with each and every one of you. And remember, I'm always going to have my hand on your shoulder, holding your hand, or holding your belt loop. But I will be there. I promise you that. I love you all. Bye.